Howdy, partners. You ready for some Western horror? You better be, because today we'll be playing some Alone in the Dark 3. Actually, I played Alone in the Dark 1, as you know, when I was a kid, and I saw this game on a computer store, like a PC store that sold computer parts, but also sold games. And so when I saw this, I got really excited. Oh, there's already a 3. Looked at the box and everything. So naturally, I wanted to get this game for my birthday. Unfortunately, when my birthday came, I went to the store. They had ran out. It was no longer available. Back then, you couldn't just go online and order it from anywhere. If a game wasn't in the stores, you were out of luck. But then my mom really pulled through, and while I stayed at home thinking I wouldn't have the game I wanted, she drove to another PC store that was much farther away and managed to find a copy of Alone in the Dark 3. And so ended up getting this for my birthday, and of course, this made me really happy. I'm not sure how many of you actually watched the Alone in the Dark 2 playthrough, but that wasn't really as scary. It focused a lot on action and shooting and sword fights, and yeah, the music wasn't all that atmospheric. I mean, it was still a cool music. It was nice and had a nice beat, but it didn't give those same scary vibes as the first one. With this one, though, I think they, even though I think the first one is still a bit scarier, I like the first one still a little bit more, but this one does a good job at going back to being creepy, even with the music. Since you're this abandoned town in the desert with a bunch of zombie outlaws. The plot in this game is pretty simple, and once again, it involves rescuing someone. In the second game, it was a kid, Grace Saunders, I believe it was. But in this game, your job is to save Emily Hartwood, as in one of the protagonist's choices from the first game. She apparently became an actress, and they were filming a western in this ghost town when the film crew disappeared, and Carnby somehow became friends with Emily, and so now he's going there to try and rescue her. At this point, he kind of has a reputation of being a detective of the supernatural, so it's a good excuse to have him go to these haunted locations, solve cases. Ooh, actually, before we start, let me just do something I didn't do in the Alone in the Dark 1 playthrough and take a quick look at Emily Hartwood's character. Hang on. Just skip a little bit, begin a new game. Yep. This is the first game, and this is Emily Hartwood and how she appeared in the game. Like I said, there wasn't a lot of difference in a gameplay, but you could, if you wanted to, you could go through the entire game like this. Instead of Carnby. A couple animations are different. Her fighting animation, the voice, of course, is different, but other than that, not much difference. But yeah, in this, let me quit. In this case, I suppose in the second game you also had a female protagonist, because there was a section where Carnby gets captured and you play as the little girl to try and save him. But this time you play only as Carnby, but maybe not as you expect. You see. Also, make sure you stick around until the end of the stream, or at least watch till the end in the archived video, because this version of the game apparently has a credit song that isn't in the GOG version for some reason. I was going to play the GOG version, but when I found that out, I decided, oh no, I need to play my original CD-ROM version instead. Okay. So, we ready to get spooked? AETD3. don't know if the audio is okay. Sounding good. Looks good here.
Shoot, that rat of a landlord has cut the picture again.
There was an unusual amount of activity in the area of the San Andreas Fault last night.
At least I've still got the sound.
The tremors took the geological community by surprise.
Carnby.
Greg Saunders, Hill Century.
Cut it short, Greg. I've got problems.
You're onto a new case?
Not really, no. I'm alone in the dark. I'll explain some other
He
time.
said the thing.
Edward, I got a western that's high and dry in the desert.
What? Has Billy Silver got a cold?
The film crews disappeared.
$1,000 plus expenses.
500.
800.
Conby, Emily Hartwood's out there. Yeah, your friend. She was part of the crew.
Ah, then it's 1,200.
Okay. Have you got a map handy? Something to write with?
Sure, I've got a map and 5 secretaries at the end of each arm. Go ahead.
You see Barstow to the east of L.A.? You go south from there some 50 miles, then off to the east about 5 miles. After Las Verdes, go about as far as that black line. You see that on the map? That is the San Andreas Fault.
Hey, that's the Mojave Desert out there.
Conby, there's a town there. Well, it's not really a town. It's a ghost town, more like. Slaughter Gulch.
Slaughter Gulch. Ghost town. Okay, begin a new game. Here we go. Heading into the unknown. Uh-oh. Already someone... Oh no. Welcome to Slaughter Gulch. There's always someone looking at him through a window in the beginning of these games. And now we're stuck here. The bridge is out and this place is surrounded by that cliff and mountains. Work less, play more. Okay, let's start exploring this town. I mean, it's not a very big town. It has only like 4 areas. This saloon, that I believe is a jail. There's the town hall, and this is a cemetery over here. Okay, let's get into the saloon. Already have some Western vibes with these double doors. See something over there? There's an oil can. And look at that. Can fight, open, search, push. Get it from this side. Over here. On this side. Sometimes it takes a while looking at an object before he can pick up. There you go. Already you have a lamp. Very useful in a game called Alone in the Dark. And I believe, yep, box of matches. So you're all set. Something over here. Not in the right place yet. Sometimes a little bit finicky, like the key. And this maraca over here. Let's check out the outside. A gas can. Yeah, sure. Just take that and stick it in your pocket. Oh, there's someone over there. Let me save. I'm going to be saving a lot because this game can be a little tricky. Ooh. Hang on. Okay, I have a gun. Hear you. Ow. Okay, so like trouble over there. Yep, seems like bullets don't kill this guy. Oh no, and the other guy's here too. Oh no, my 38 is empty. Yeah. Actually, ooh, I can change the difficulty level. But actually, the only thing this changes is how much hit points you have and how much hit points everyone else has. So maybe I'll put everyone on the high, just to give myself a better chance of survival. Hang on, can I? I never tried this actually. I always play on average, so I'm just gonna do this. I'll play on the beginner level for the stream, so I don't have to restart a lot of times. Hang on, let me. Okay. Thought I'd need to restart the game to make the difficulty change take effect, but apparently not. So yeah, I'm blocked off by these guys. They don't. This guy doesn't let me go that way, and this guy doesn't let me go this way. So the saloon's the only way to go for now. I mean, we are dealing with probably zombie cowboys, so understandable that some of them won't be easily killed. Check over here behind the counter. Uh-oh. Ah. I'm gonna stay below you so you don't shoot me. Okay, you did shoot. Ah, come on. Stop that. Stop that. Go away. Okay. Okay, didn't lose him. Let's search over here. Whenever you see shelves in these games, it's always nice to take a look to see if there's anything important. Oh. Bottle, wood apple, and a flask. Drink all of the flask already. So always good to keep your health at max. Bottle. I can throw this bottle. Drop this wood. So, anytime you see something that you can throw, might as well throw it. Probably have to break it to get something inside. Just like the vase in the first game. Broken bottle. I'll leave it on. And a token. Well, I remember in the second game, the tokens were actually used to play the organs. They had they had mechanical organs that would play music if you put a token in them, and there's a piano over here, so let's try it. Save again. Use token.
Jedstone came to the field of braves.
Story time.
Buried his hands in Mojave graves. He found himself a golden bird.
So he's a grave robber then.
And soon the wind done spread the word. Prospectors came from miles around. 11 days they dug the ground. But there was evil in that mud, and Slaughter Gulch was born in blood. The whiskey seller, he came too, and hid his liquor out of view.
Whiskey seller?
The varmint who can turn that horn and tell the tale just ain't been born.
Turn that horn?
11 days and nights did pass. And Sheriff Dawson came at last. He swore his band of lawless men would follow Stone until the end.
Oh no. So Jed Stone is actually the main bad guy in this game. He's the one who always in these haunted places there has to be an Indian burial ground somewhere. So that's probably the reason why this town got cursed. Let's see if I can turn this horn. Let's see real quick. Uh-oh. It's the whiskey cellar. Ah. Just stay behind. Can't hit me here. Come on. Go ahead and waste your bullets. Okay, now we can fight. Come on. And you're dead. And in these games, the bad guys become black cats and fly off. Weird. An ace of diamonds and a gold bullet. Now you may recall that an ace of diamonds was actually related to One-Eye Jack, the villain from the second game. Maybe it's a nod. Uh-oh. I'm in the dark. Hang on. Oil can. Shoot, here I am, alone in the dark. Matches. Box of matches. And now, lit lamp, use. Okay. A good thing about this game compared to the first one is that you don't have to keep holding the lamp to use it. The first game you had to stop using the lamp to search places, so that was kind of inconvenient, but now you can just have your hands free. Check the shelves, like I said. That was always good to look around. Okay, I don't think. There's a cane over there. Not good. It's clipping through him. There you go. There's this poster.
Burris, you old varmint, get through the barrel and bring a bottle to my cell. Signed, Lefty.
Get through the barrel. Oh, these do look like doors, but it says the door is locked. Well, I mean, I do have a key. But it doesn't fit this. So yeah, this is one of the few puzzles that make people get stuck for a long time, because it says door is locked. So you might imagine, oh, I'll just look for a key, but if you just try and open it, it just opens. Oh, and there are snakes. And the other door opened as well, and there's a giant snake. Uh-oh. Now what? I can't get through, or the snakes will bite me, but what I can do is, I mean, these are clearly rattlesnakes, so if I use the maracas, I can track them over here. Come here, snakies. Yeah, they got fooled by maracas and got out of my way. Oh, actually, hang on. There's something we didn't do. I want to just check out that. Hang on a minute. Oh. Uh-oh. And that's what happens if you die. We just hang you in front of the saloon. The one is in black is Jet Stone. Okay. Reload. Hang on, can I go back? Wait. Will this maracas allow me to pass through? Ow. Dang it. If I ever played the X-Tactica games? No, I don't think I ever heard of those at that one, actually. Okay. Let me through, let me through. There you go. Go back up here. One thing I really wish was on GOG or PC in general would be the Lost Vikings 2. Unfortunately, they only made the SNES version, and I believe there was a PlayStation version, but graphics were a little weird. Unfortunately, no PC like the first one. So, check out, search this. Yeah, I forgot to check out this projector. Oh, the generating set is out of gas, but I do happen to have a gas can. The Last Ranger, the movie they were shooting. And we caught a ghost on camera. Attacking or possessing one of the actors. Random horse outside. Okay. That horse actually disappears, so no use going in. Don't need a rocket bottle. And I can't go upstairs. The stairs are broken. Yep, staircase is broken, so my only path to go is down in that basement with the snakes. See if I can get through again without dying. Yeah, there we go. Now maracas. Get out of there. Okay, now we're good. So this actually is an underground passage that goes all the way to the jail. It was next door. Something. What's this? Uh-oh. Found a stone. Okay, continue. Take that. Since I put their health very low, they die with only 2 punches. There goes the cat again. Ah, the key's right over there. Hang on, I can use the cane to reach the keys. So yeah, this game is all about using the right object in the right place, but it's not always obvious. Uh-oh. Come here, you. Away. Okay, there's a drunk guy in the cell. Oh, this guy must be Lefty, the guy who left that message. He asked for a bottle of a drink, so here you go. Just be nice to the guy. He did ask for. Maybe he had one too many, so maybe it wasn't such a good idea. Well, he left me his own drink, so I'll take it. Okay, let's see. Ooh, there's a ominous symbol on the floor. If I just walk over, oh no, I'm dead. Insta kill. Just because you walked over the wrong symbol. I do have this stone that I can throw. And I got an Indian amulet. Wear it. Oh. So now if I walk over this, it's a good thing I have the amulet. See? An Indian amulet protected me. Over here. I can open this if I want. What? Random guy just falls into the room. Okay. Fight you. Here you go. Ow. Ah, come on. Caught in a frame trap. There you go. This side. Ooh, some wanted posters over here. Let's check them out.
Wanted, dead or alive, Duke and John Elwood. Reward, $2,000. $2,000, that's a handsome sum, but no bullet has ever stopped the Elwood brothers.
Well, so now we know the names of the two guys who were outside, who couldn't be killed. Elwood brothers. This guy?
Wanted dead. Light tongue, alias Cobra. Reward, $300. Careful, that Sam Yap man already escaped twice by putting a 30-30 bullet in the lock of his cell door and hitting it with the side of his hand.
Putting a 30-30 bullet in the lock of a cell door, huh?
Wanted dead or alive, Jim Burris, alias Lone Miner. Reward, $400. This coyote is so greedy, the only thing that can stop him is a golden bullet.
So only a golden bullet can kill him. Oh, luckily I do happen to have a gold bullet. I just don't have a gun to... I don't think it will fit my 38. Luckily, there are a bunch of guns here. I think that, yeah, this key should open this over here. Not in the right place. Come on, stay in the right place. A lone miner. There we go. The gun case is open. A Winchester. Nice. I don't think there's anything over here. Okay. Can go on. Now is this the front door of the jail? Oh. Uh-oh. Someone's trying to get in. Well, there is a closet over here. Covered, so I can do it. Maybe it's a nod to the first game where you push the cupboard on top in front of the window. Now I can push it in front of the door. There. It even makes the same sound. Yeah, if if I left that door open, the Elwood brothers will come and shoot me. So it's another insta kill. What's in here? Shotgun. Ooh. But no bullets. Okay. Okay, so now I'm on top of the jail. And there's a whip just lying around. Nice. And I can actually use this as a weapon. Hiya. Floating stone. And I have a feeling that this red beam will kill me if I step into it. Hangman's rope. Ooh, cast iron plate that I can actually wear in front of me, just like in that. What was that Clint Eastwood movie from Back to the Future 2? A Fistful of Dollars, I believe. Where he? There's some other save. He saw me. That actually is the Lone Miner. So if I... Where's my Winchester? If I use my Winchester... it's that wretch, the Lone Miner. Doesn't die. But if I put gold bullet... Oh, hang on, let me just do something here. If I... Let's say I fired this bullet... I only have one gold bullet, so if I fired this at somewhere else... Okay, now I don't have a gold bullet. Now I can't kill this guy, but... If I use a whip on him... when I point it at him... I can actually steal a bag full of gold coins. And I believe... If I... where can I use this bag of gold coins? Oh, there's this. Hang on. Yeah, cartridge belt. Let's see, can I? Did I use this? No, where is it? Here we go. Shotgun. Keep the change, rascal. I used his own gold coins as bullets in my shotgun. The scorpions, I was keeping them for the hangman. Okay, so now I have a sack full of scorpions. Nice. Ooh. A Gatling gun. We're doomed now. Another flask. Just keep my health up. Short fuse. Now here's another moment where it would likely make you get a little stuck because it's kind of hard to guess what you're supposed to do next, but there's this door. It says it's locked. I can try and open search it again, but nothing. Well, what you're supposed to do... hang on, chest. Do I have more bullets? No, I don't have... Okay, I use my Gatling gun then. No, I will use my shotgun. Where's the shotgun? Here we go. I have to shoot at the door. Knock knock, it's Santa Claus. And it opens. Maybe it's a nod to the second game where Carnby actually dressed up as Santa Claus. Oh no, here I am alone in the dark again. Let's use my lit lamp. Something over there. Oh no, I can't breathe. There's a hangman using a noose on a voodoo doll and it's affecting my own breathing. But I do have a voodoo hangman's rope that I can use and the trapdoor opens. Not sure how that works, but at least I'm saved. Ooh. But Lone Miner did say he was keeping the bag of scorpions for the hangman, so here you go. Sack full of scorpions to you. And just drop it into the... and the door opens. Drop a sack full of scorpions down the trap. Push this lever. And it closes the trap door. Doesn't really seem like there is anything here, but if you have to search this place, you find stuff. A stick of dynamite and a piece of dried meat. It's a weird thing to keep in there, but okay. Okay, so now I got... well, I do have a... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, someone here. Gatling gun time. Bang, bang. Now these guys turn into bats. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Just stay over here so you can't hit me. These guys can come out of anywhere. Okay. Nobody here. Okay, so I do have a stick of dynamite and a short fuse, so now I can use this stick of dynamite, but where do I use it? There's this crack on the wall. I can just put this dynamite in the wall. Well, I have to light it first. I do have a box of matches. There you go. Bye! And so now this part is open. Okay, so we have an arrow over here. It's over here. Uh-oh. Nope. Oh. Step on this and this opens. Okay, I can just go around this guy. That was easy. Save real quick. Ooh. There's a statue of Jet Stone over there holding something golden. Uh-oh. Okay, you wanna... It's me. Ah. Here you go. Another bat. It's a weird piece of machinery over here. A gear is missing in the mechanism. Ooh. I don't think I have the item here. I might have missed it. Where was it? Oh, hang on. Might have need to backtrack a little bit. Where was it? I wanted to go down there. If I do go down there, there are a bunch of guys waiting for me for some reason. But if I, you know, like, can I go down here instead? Let's see. Okay. Oh, maybe there was. Oh, this desk. Yeah, I forgot to search this place. Yeah, sheriff's badge and bullets for the Winchester. Oh, I needed those. My Winchester is loaded. Nice. Okay, now we can go back. See a lollipop. Good game of Apex. Okay, come on. Getting stuck in the corners. Just run along the wall. Okay, so this door is locked or closed, and there's this mechanism. And you would not believe it, but it says there's a gear missing, so you think, oh, I need to find a gear, right? Well, the gear happens to be the sheriff's badge. It's maybe a 5-pointed gear or something, but it works. So yeah, there are moments when I wonder to myself, how did I figure this out when I was a kid? Because I don't think I used any walkthrough back then. I think I just tried everything on everything, every item on every surface. Eventually something worked. For example, the whip. You can just use it, but it says I'm not in the right place. So there is a right place to use it. Like this. I don't think the game even showed there was a lever up there. Oh, shoot, I lost my whip. Oh. Now this is open. Ooh, another flask. Yeah, I mean this is technically a survival horror, but it's also kind of an adventure game. But there are action elements, so you have to do shooting and fighting, but there's a lot of inventory, looking at what objects you have, picking up the right objects and using them in the right spot. So in that case, it is kind of like a point-and-click adventure. Okay, so now we have this plank that goes into this other window. Now see, if I just walk down, ah, oh no, sounds the Elwood brothers, and they kill me. So you think, okay, that wasn't the right way to go. Now, but if I go at a little bit of a running start, and let's go. Point. Just crashed through a window. And I'm on the second floor of the saloon. It's over here. Little map of the place. There's lanterns. Well, I do have a box of matches that I can use on these. Where is it? Okay, nothing happened. Okay. Not in the right place. Come on, be in the right place. I'm wasting matches here. Try this one. Well, this amulet will bring you back from the dead. What? Got a vision. Some spirit just showed up. Okay, what's the next? Oh, door open. Sheet from newspaper.
Miners Gazette, July 4th, 1864. A year ago, The Arizona kid was shot in the back by pitiless Fast Jarrett. Since then, a legend spun by drunken fools claims that the kid returns to haunt the spot where he was murdered at midnight during the Vulture song. These fools and liars say the kid's ghost then enters a picture of him painted in his blood. They also say he then can be followed.
Okay. Oh, there's the Arizona kid. Legends were true. He just showed up during this vulture. Oh wait, it's a vulture, so maybe he wants some dried meat. I want a token. And he jumps into his painting. Well, the news said that he could be followed, so... Well. And now I'm in another room. Okay. Oh, this mirror looks like it's movable. It doesn't look like it's part of the environment. Can I push this? Not yet. Come on. Maybe open, search it. Ah, I see a 30-30 bullet. And a bulb. And a pearl. And a key. Okay, there's nothing more to be found here. On the first game, when there was a statue with a quiver, there was... Let's see. Yep. Again, you have a statue with a quiver that has an arrow inside it. And there happens to be a bow over there missing an arrow, so... Put two and two together and use this arrow here. Or put the arrow here maybe. Oh. Ah, come on. Get the arrow. Have to be in the right spot exactly. Hey, where can I pick up? Come on, let me pick up the arrow again. To reload this. I think I put the arrow in a place that I can't pick it up again. Okay. Reload. That's why I save all the time. Okay, we already saw this.
Mine. Please.
And the door closes behind me. Okay, come on, Arizona kid. Show up. Okay. Use the dried meat on the vulture cuckoo clock. Come on. Ah, not in the right place. Come on. It just spins around and shoots at the right place. Not in the right place. Come on. There we go. I think I was behind the clock and yeah. Yeah, the vulture just... What's this? A night valet. Okay. Okay, let's pick up the stuff over here. What is the bullet? A pearl? A bulb? And a key? Okay. And over here is the arrow. Okay, let's save this time. Try to be in the right place to use the arrow. There we go. Oh. Shows him finding some green stone. It's Emily. She's been hypnotized or something. She looks like she was possessed. Okay, can I go over here? No, door is locked. And key? Nope. Okay, let's try this key on another door. Oh, hang on a minute. Just check to see if there's anything over here. Always check all the nightstands and shelves. Okay. Maybe this door? Door's locked. Yep. There we go. Oh, there's something over there. On the floor. What's this? A costume jewelry ring. Bunch of stuff here. A diary that says EH, as in Emily Hartwood.
June 21st. Hollywood stars are spoiled brats. Today I learned that Billy Silver demanded to be paid by Hill Century in gold ingots.
Oh, Hill Century must be the studio that paid for the movie.
June 24th. The San Andreas fault slipped, producing an earthquake towards the end of the evening as Brett Samuels was dismantling the projector near the ravine. May God have pity on his soul. In all my life I have never heard such a scream.
I fell down into the ravine.
June 25th. Jeff Davis and another stuntman went down to the bottom of the ravine, but they couldn't find Samuel's body. Billy Silver refused to come out all day. He stayed in the bank, convinced that the ghosts of the Slaughter Gulch prospectors are after his gold ingots. June 29th. Something horrible's going on in this town. Maybe Billy Silver was right. His death this morning in front of the saloon was no accident. We all saw that thing jump off the balcony and stick its fingers in his head.
Eek.
July 3rd. I'm now alone in this town, with Morrison the gunsmith, who's hiding God knows where. The others are all dead. I don't have any hope.
Oh dear. So she's now almost alone in this town. To save at least a dragon statue over there. Ah, the classic. Dragon statue missing an eye. And I just happen to have a jewelry ring that I can, take apart, and there's a diamond. Use diamond. Oh, bullets for the Winchester, nice. Just have these puzzles where your reward is just more bullets, more ammo. Here. Top of the saloon. Let's see, quick. Oh. Whoop. Fell down. Apparently that fall is enough to kill me. Okay, but there's a guy shooting at me from behind this door. Okay, hang on. What I can do in this case, I can use this night valet to distract him. I'll put it right in front of the door, and he'll think there's someone there. Ah, he's shooting and nothing happens. Okay, come out and check. And whoop! Big guy fell through. Okay, so now I can push this plank to create a sort of bridge, and that's how you get rid of the guy. Oh, this looks like a photography room. Developing door key. It's over here. A shutter release. There's some pictures on the wall. So, shows guys ringing some sort of bell to open a door. I haven't been there yet, but now we know if we ever see a A door with a bell next to it. What about this picture? Hang on a minute. That's the picture from Alone in the Dark 2. What's that doing here? I know I've seen that somewhere. Yeah, we saw it in another game. Ooh, instruction sheets and a flash. Just say, warning, inflammable. Oh, we haven't checked out this other.
Danger! Beware of explosions! Keep these reels away from heat and magnesium flashes!
Keep the reels away from magnesium flashes or they will explode? Okay, well, I do happen to have a flash here. So maybe I should explode some. I do have a shutter release and a bulb, so put these items together. Use shutter release, use. Oh, the flash is ready. Okay, if I see something resembling a film reel, it should be exploded. Did I read everything? Drink the flask. Hydrostatic pearl token. Flask, another flask. Okay, we have one more locked door. And according to the map, there are other locked doors, but I've already been to those rooms, except this one, so let's check the key. Yep. Save real quick. And what the heck is that? What the... what are you? It's the most disturbing creature in all of these games. It's like 2 heads, one smaller than the other, and 3 arms, and sound like a donkey. Stuck on a table? What the heck? Okay. So weird. Kind of disturbing. Well, there's a film reel down near my feet, down here. So I can, if I use this flash near the film reel, will it explode? And flash. Okay. And now he's gone. What a weird thing. It's nightmare fuel over there. Another oil can for my lamp. There's a dartboard over here. And if I Winchester. If I shoot the dartboard, be in the right place. Oh, where is it? There you go. Bullseye. Not in the right place. Come on. Got a flask and a war stick. Okay, nothing more to be found here. And I do have another token, and I have a piano here, so might as well use it on the piano.
With winter came another man. He told Jed Stone about his plan.
Ooh, creepy glasses.
Your mountain does a treasure hold, greater far than yellow gold. In spring, the convicts came to town, compelled to dig below the sacred ground.
Not a good idea to dig on sacred ground.
Compelled to turn by might and main the land beneath into a drain. Jed Stone's next consideration was to build a railroad station. And while his men toiled underground, the iron horse pulled into town. The company must realize that Slaughter Gulch is paradise. So Jed Stone built a water tank and rode that train to the rich man's bank.
Okay. Whoa. And suddenly this door opens. Okay, let's save over here. Actually, save down here too. Here goes nothing. Yeah. And here I am alone in the dark again. Where's my... Okay. Oil can. And matches. Where's the matches? Box of matches. And lit lamp. Okay. Ah, get away from me, bats. Uh-oh. And we have another jumping section, just like in the first game. Okay, here goes nothing. Save over here. Oh. Gotta turn right, point. If you turn too much to the side, you fall into the lava. Oh dear. Hang on. Make sure I'm not too far, so I don't jump. And okay, there's a Native American here. Hello. Want this? Okay. Okay, let me pass. Box of cartridges and a small key. Okay. Jump. Hang on, let me save real quick. Make sure I don't jump too much. Okay, so there's this arrow on the pillar that's pointing clockwise. So that means I have to jump these 4 pillars in a clockwise direction. Okay. Huh. Okay. This section was the scariest when I actually tried playing this game with no saves. just to kind of see if I could do it. And this part was the scariest, because if I died here, I'd have to start the entire game all over again. Okay. This music is really creepy. And hop. And now, okay, now what? Oh, there's a symbol over there. If I can summon, use the war stick? Nope. Use the Indian amulet. Aha. Okay, another Native American. Oh, thanks, buddy. Okay, now I'm in the town hall. Ow. Don't do that. Come here, you. Don't shoot throwing stars at me. Ow. Ah, come on. There you go. Oh, ow. Someone else here? Come here. Ow. There you go. Go away. Key. And flask, nice. Flask. Oh, key. Flask. Is this not another gas can, maybe? Cask of silver salts. Okay, some pieces of silver. Door is locked. This door is locked too. All the doors are locked. Let's check out this hallway. Second floor. Shoot, the door is walled in. Okay, walled in too. Door's locked. And another door's locked. Okay, I have one key and 4 locked doors. So check out the bottom ones first. This one. Yep. Bingo. Okay, more shelves for us to search. An empty book? Okay, found a blank book. Another book. Open here. Check the next shelf. A locked book. Nothing more to be found here. It's over here. Printing plate. Well, a printing plate can actually be read, but since it's reversed, if I use it on the mirror, there's a mirror here. See the? You can't see my reflection, but you can see the reflection of the bookshelves behind me. So maybe I'm a vampire. Printing plate use, and I can read it if I hold it up to the
Gazette,
mirror.
Special issue, July 5th, 1865. Massacre at Slaughter Gulch. While North and South, now united, celebrated our nation's independence. The founder of Slaughter Gulch lynched a railroad company man and a government agent. Horrified by these events, the town's honest prospectors, led by Tobias McCarthy, owner of the general store, took up arms.
Oh, so there was a revolt in the town after Jed Stone lynched a railroad company man and a government agent. And Tobias McCarthy led this revolt.
Jed Stone and his men then hid up in the mountains. But dynamite thrown by the valiant defenders of order ignited methane pockets, and Stone's lawless band was completely buried beneath a mountain of rock. Members of the 7th Cavalry searched in vain for survivors.
So Jed Stone and his men all died, and now they're back as zombie cowboys, zombie outlaws. Okay, let's check out some of these other books. There's a locked book, another book, and an empty book. Well, I do have this other small key that I can use to unlock this other book. There you go.
Traditions and Customs of the Navajo by Colonel Walker. A man called Prext would appear to be the author of a blasphemous work entitled White Book. The book is said to have been written in an ink which is, at first, invisible.
So Prext was the big bad of the first game, so now he's created this book with invisible ink. I just happen to have a blank book. Might just be that one.
I have heard that by firelight, Prext chanted impious incantations to his faithful before indulging in unholy acts.
Okay, so this is the clue that said the empty book can be read by firelight. Oh, there's a candle here. I can use my box of matches to light it. Candle is lit. If I read the book over here.
When the full moon is reflected through the symbol of Prext, an honest man's movements are slowed until he breaks the cursed glass.
Symbol of Prext?
He who places the war stick of Thunder's son at the center of the Stone of the Dead will rend the sky and hold off forever those who guard the sticks.
Okay, so put war stick on Stone of the Dead. I do have a war stick. Okay, let's check out this other book.
The Ziegler Watch by Z. Ziegler, Zurich, 1913. using a method whose secrets I will reveal in my next work, any watchmaker worthy of the name should be able to control relatively simple mechanisms from a distance. A door or safe lock will hold no secrets for a Ziegler watch.
So a watch that can open doors or safe locks? Okay. It's over here. Oh, I have a pocket watch. Might just be the Ziegler watch we just heard about. Okay, so this watch can open locked doors, and this so happened to be a locked door over here. Let's try it out. Okay. Not sure how that works, but it works. Ow. Who are you?
Don't shoot! I'm Morrison, a friend of Emily's.
Ah, you said he was. She said he was hidden somewhere. Okay. Oh, a storyboard. Okay, you guard the entrance. I'll check out this room. Let's say this shows a building exploding. Okay. Save real quick. Do have a top hat, so it might go well with this. Okay. Oh, more ammo. Nice. What the? Uh-oh. What the devil's happened to me? Oh no. Oh no, zombie got him. And I'm slowed. Oh no. My movements are being slowed. Okay. That must be the symbol of Pregs. Where's my Winchester? Come on. Ow. Okay, that. And that. Oh, wait. That windows said them when the moon was reflecting. So maybe if I break the window. Be in the right place. There we go. Okay. I'm not being slowed down anymore. Uh-oh. Oh, the Winchester's empty. Bang. Oh, actually, now that I've broken this window, I can actually go over here. The cemetery now. Oh, this must be the Stone of the Dead that the book was mentioned. Let me save real quick. It's over here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Default is too low. Uh-oh. Okay. Let me try. War stick, where's the... Okay. Ah. Okay, that worked. Oh. Shot lightning into that tombstone. This tombstone that says O-E-J? Could that be One-Eyed Jack? So he's not alive, he's buried in Slaughter Gulch? That would explain why that picture was there. The guy from the main villain from Alone in the Dark 2 just happens to be here. And if I recall correctly, the Ace of Diamonds was big, his main symbol in the second game. If I use this on his grave, it will open. And there's a message. And an elevator? Okay. I'm on the second floor of the town hall. What was in this message that was in the grave of One-Eyed Jack? It says,
I'll be back.
okay. Well, spoiler alert, he does not get, he does not come back. There are a couple of games for the PlayStation called Alone in the Dark, One-Eyed Jack's Revenge, and Alone in the Dark, Jack is Back, but those are actually just ports of Alone in the Dark 2. Those are not sequels, so yeah, they're little misleading titles that were there. This sideboard looks rather strange. As in, it doesn't have any depth because it's a fake. Huh. Okay. Fake disguising the exit of this room. Ooh, a film reel. A roll of film. Bunch of stuff on the table and check out. Oil can. What's this? Nothing more to be found here. What's this over here? A bag of pemmican. Okay, just eat that. Oh, piece of meat over there. Fireplace. The mechanism is stiff. Okay, there's a mechanism here. Well, I do have an oil can, so maybe I can oil it up so it won't be stiff anymore. Okay, the mechanism is not stiff anymore. And door opens. The heck? Okay. There's a little dance hall with some mannequins, I believe, and a couple of guys playing instruments. Here. Okay. Hang on, let me just take a quick research break and I'll leave you guys on this happy, jolly music. tricky to put this hat with this headset and to put the stuff behind me. Won't fit. Okay. Just in time for the ending of the music. Oh, okay. Okay, so they're playing with a gramophone, playing the music, so they're not actually playing? What the heck? Okay, hang on. Oh, there's a guitar string over here and a musical score. And the record skips. A key to a safe. Okay, nothing more to be found here. And these weird mannequins. There's a hammer. Uh-oh. We're here. Box of cartridges in this one. Okay. Okay. Get away from me. Get away from me, you weirdo. Oh, you wanna go? Come on, where's my Gatling gun? Do I not have it anymore? Gatling gun is gone. Okay, I'll use my shotgun against my 38 shotgun. Shotgun to the face. Oh, they're gone. Ooh, maybe the spinning guy got him. Okay. Never mind then. Okay, we got a bunch of stuff over there. Let's take a quick look at what we scored in the dance hall. Okay, we got a box of cartridges, a hammer, key to a safe, a musical score, and a guitar string, and a roll of film. Ooh, actually, now that we have a hammer, we can use the trick that the Cobra guy did. This door is locked. Well, we have a 30-30 bullet somewhere. There we go. Put the bullet in the lock and then strike it with the hammer. Bang. That's one way to unlock a door. What's in here? Costume. Painful. A model of the train station. Search. Blasting cap and a map and a light bulb. What does this map say? Oh. There's a station and showing where to put the blasting cap and the detonator. Oh, projector. Might need one. Oh, the mounting table is broken, so I would need to use this. I'll have somewhere to use this roll of film. But it's broken. Oh. Can use a light bulb. Let there be light. And I believe the guitar string should use it. Yeah. Okay, the string is in place. Now I can use the roll of film. Uh-oh, what's he doing? Putting in some weird stone and... Uh-oh, his eyes are glowing. Okay, I'll get you, Carnby. Okay, Emily's in trouble. What the... Okay, a vision of that Native American again. What about this musical score? Ooh. It says 806. If I use it against the light, I forgot that if I don't use this against the light, I just... Oh, I can... If I read it, it will just show a normal musical score, but read it against this light bulb of this projector. And it says 1806. bank. Book. Astronomy book.
Practical Astronomy by C.N. Rokanan.
Yeah, that was the lady from Alone in the Dark 1, Emily Hartwood.
Framed by Hercules and the Serpent lies the Corona Borealis constellation. 179 degrees squared wide, Corona Borealis counts 20 stars of an absolute magnitude superior to 6, and therefore visible to the naked eye. An unpracticed eye may only distinguish 5, forming a circular arc.
Okay, so it's talking about a constellation that an untrained eye can see 5 stars forming an arc.
Beneath this circular arc lies the brightest star in the constellation, Corona Alpha, known as the Pearl.
I happen to have a pearl with me. I wonder. Oh, there are some stars over there. Save real quick. Uh-oh. Oh. Ooh. Oh. And there was a trap. Ouch. Just lay me on the stone and beat me with a shovel. It's a nice, not a very nice fate. Okay. So I can't go over there. It's gonna be... Had to be something behind it. A code entry device. I do have a code. 666, no. Keep searching, keep changing. 369, no. Come on, 806. Come on. Come on. No. Just have to keep searching until it says the right number. 806, there we go. And now this should be, yeah, trap. No longer set. Oh, I see some constellations forming an arc. So maybe if I use the pearl here. Where is the pearl? Okay. Now I do have a key to the safe. Key to a safe. Okay. There we go. Uh-oh. Who are you? Ow. You jerk. The rat stole my amulet. I must absolutely get it back. Come on, come here, you. Give me back my amulet. What do you think you're doing? Whoa. This guy disappeared in a puff of smoke, just like in the first game. That's weird. Got my amulet back. Hill Centuries money. Ooh, could these be the gold ingots that the Billy Silver wanted to be paid in? Ah, a box of cartridges, nice. Always nice to have extra ammo. This window looks like it can be opened. Easy to identify the parts of the environment that are not part of the background. Whee! Crash. Here's a message for you, friend. Oh, okay, you're not an enemy. Thank you, fella. What does this message say? McCarthy message. Oh, that's the Tobias McCarthy, the guy who led the revolt against Jet Stone.
Emily, for the case and the key. Midnight at the water tank. Jed Stone.
Oh, so now it's a ransom. Oh, okay. There's something over here. Flask. Always nice to have extra health. Let's see, something over here. Nothing to be found here. Okay. Anything in the carts? Detonator box. Box of cartridges. I have the key. Oh no! Oh no! Tobias McCarthy! Oh! Got shot. Rest in peace. Oh no. Coming after me. Huh, there's a guy up there. Let me save real quick. Okay. Ah, there's that place with the bell that if you rang the bell the door should open, but the bell clapper is missing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Well, there is another way to do this. Instead of letting him see me, if I push this station sign and this bucket falls on top, for some reason... Oh, come on. Push this. Push the sign. No, don't do that. Ah, come on. Hang on. Try again. Maybe I took too long. Push the sign. And he starts choking. Can't stand to see the station sign dirty or something. I'm not sure. He dropped something. Ooh, a key. Key to a suitcase. Okay, so now I have the case and the key. I can exchange them for Emily. And what? Something over here. Yep. There's an eye bolt. Not sure what that is, but it can be used as a clapper for the bell. There we go. What? Come on. Ah, come on. Let me through. Killed by a door. Nice. Okay, do this again. See ya, Profound Badness. You can always check the archived version. I'll make highlights, put them next to the others if you want to check out the entire series. Oh no, too late. Try again. Okay, come on. Push this. Give me the key. Find the bolt. Save real quick here. I have to do that again. This time I'll just go as soon as the door opens. There. Okay. Save over here too. Okay, let's check out this Hill Sentry's money. Open. The suitcase is booby-trapped. So if I... Ah! There's a bomb inside the suitcase. If you open it, it explodes in your face. Oh, there's a key to the suitcase. Ah, the suitcase is safe now. Okay, I deactivated the booby trap. It's over here. Oh, there's an open grave over here. R.I.P. E. Carby. Hey, I'm not dead yet. They're already preparing my grave. Edward Carby. E. Carby. Oh yeah. I'm actually at the train station, so I can use the... I do have a detonator box and a blasting cap. So according to this map, let's see. Blasting cap near the fence and detonator over there. Oh no. What are you doing here? What the heck? What? Get away from me. That's weird. Get out. Okay. Get away. Weirdo. I'm trying to... It's because I killed you before. Let's put the blasting cap here. Is it a glitch or something? I don't remember that ever happening in the game before. Okay. Detonator box. And boom. Hang on, let me reload. I don't like this guy running around next to me. Must be some sort of glitch. Okay, so there's no one in the water tank. If I blow up the station, for some reason they appear. Well, let's try this again. This time without weird guy running around. Plastic cap over here, according to the map, and the detonator box over here. Boom. And now we hear, yep, someone appeared, and there it is. There's Jedstone with Emily. Lay the suitcase and the key down at my feet, down near my feet. Okay. Here you go. Okay, now the suitcase. There you go. Now give me Emily. Oh, I can't put that in. Come on. Money's not for me. Drop. There you go. Now, keep your end of the bargain. The key's still in my... I got too close to him. Oh no, it was a trap. Oh no. Okay. Oh, I'm dead. And I'm... Oh. Hang on. This Indian guy casting some... making some spell or ritual. This cougar. An eagle over fire.
This amulet brought you back from the land of the dead, Wasikum. But there is a task you must accomplish before you can attain human form. Give back to the earth the eagle that was stolen. Or else, at the hour of the wolf, Slaughter Gulch will live again, and the world will die.
So I died and my spirit has been incarnated in a cat?
Hurry. When the embers are no longer red, your soul will forever leave this world.
So now I'm a cougar. Or a mountain lion, or a panther, or puma. What kind of cat is this? Well, now we know what that cat on the box art is all about. In case you were wondering, why was that cat image of that cat over there. Oh. Whoa. Guy whipping these guys. Don't mind me, I'm just a cat going into the salon. Now that I'm a cougar, I can jump over these broken stairs. And I can also jump over this. Jump. Come on. Now let me save. So he asked me to get the golden bird, so that must be the golden bird that Jed first found when he came here. See, now he put that on his statue. I have to return it to the earth to appease the Indian gods. Okay, I got the bird. Now I just have to make it back to that fire, the room in the cemetery. Uh-oh. It's the hour of the wolf. And those guys, he was whipping those guys and they turned into wolves, so they're werewolves. Uh-oh. Okay. I have to defeat werewolves. Okay, I can fight. Yeah. Only a silver weapon can kill a werewolf. Okay. Where am I going to find a silver weapon? There's a barrel of tar. Okay, I dipped my hand on some tar. Well, if you recall, there was, inside the town hall, there was a barrel of silver salts, I believe. Yep, a cask of silver salts. And now I dipped my paw in it, and now my paw is silver. I have a silver paw, and now I can hurt the werewolves. Come here. Come on, you. I can't go back into the cemetery. It says a wolf still wanders in this land. I have to defeat them before I go back. Come here, you. You're stuck inside the town hall. Yeah. And now he's dead. And he became a cat now. He was a wolf, then a man, now a cat. Okay. Ah, so I heard another howl. Wait. Another werewolf. There you go. And now I can go back. Return the gold eagle. Yeah, very nice animation on this cougar. They already buried me. Hold on, Emily, I'm coming. I'm back from the dead. Ah, a zombie! Hang on, aren't you guys zombie too? I've come a long way, yeah. I believe there's a little yellow thing over down here. A piece of soap. Okay, that's a weird place to find soap. And that guy dropped his weapon, so I'll take it.
Hey, you.
Huh. What? Zounds, that's my double. Okay. There's another Carnby there. Let me save real quick. So if I point my weapon, he'll point his weapon as well. If I fight, he's just copying my movements. Well, there's one thing I learned from that Prince of Persia playthrough, that when you're dealing with your reflection and they copy your movements, don't attack. Otherwise they'll just attack you back. If I put my gun down, say, hey, I come in peace. I'm against violence. Leave the... Let's shake hands. I always dreamed of being a cowboy, and now... Cowboy Carnby, I can take my gun back. Now I'm fully suited up. Should have been wearing this the entire time. Go down here.
Hey, you.
The reservoir is really dirty. Hey, what the heck? Get away from me, you dirty man. Here, have some soap. I can't put it here now. Come on. Don't do that. Oh, there's a flask over here. I'll get it later. Use piece of soap. Come on. There you go. Get that soap. You were really too dirty, you filthy wretch. He's so dirty, getting soap killed him. And I got a metallic brush. And a flask. Drink the flask. Well, the good thing about not having any more inventory item is that now there aren't that many options. I mean, I only have a metal brush, and I'm stuck here, and just a little peg, so makes it much easier to try everything if you have very few items. Put this and use this as a lever to turn it and open a trapdoor. Ouch. Okay, so now I'm in some caverns. Save. A dead leaf. And a notebook. Closed door and a bust of an Indian. And what's over here? Map of the place. So I gotta go all the way, go over some spikes, go up a couple steps, and then we're back on the surface. Okay. What about this guy? Well, there's nothing to be found here, but like I said, there are not many options. I have a notebook, a dead leaf, and a coat, so I'll use the dead leaf. Put it on his head, and somehow that opens this door. These puzzles, I tell you. Okay, let me check the notebook. Just there are always some clues about what's ahead.
May the 4th, 1865, 9:30 p.m. All contact with the mountain ore causes irreversible mutations. Mr. Stone seems immune to the radiations, but all others must pour lead on the mineral before working with it.
I have a feeling that's the guy with the creepy glasses. So he's using a radioactive ore. It must be that green thing that they showed a painting of him grabbing a green thing off the ground.
June 7th, 1865, 2 a.m. The water in the caves appears normal, but it is in fact heavy water. The hydrogen in the molecules is replaced by its isotope due to deuterium. Combined with the ore, this water could trigger the apocalypse. But I need more gold.
Okay, so there's a radioactive ore that if it comes in contact with heavy water, it triggers the apocalypse?
June 21st, 1865, midnight. The Aztecs believed that he who could tip the world into the sea that lies beyond the Great Scar would rule the earth. If that's true, then I'll soon be sitting beside Mr. Stone.
Okay, so based on an Aztec legend, they think that if they... Well, the world that lies beyond the Great Scar, is that the San Andreas fault? So they want to cause the great earthquake and drop California into the ocean? And somehow that will make him rule the earth? Okay.
Hi, guy.
Hey, that's the same audio from the London Dock 2 when the guards saw you. They're recycling a lot of the audio. I don't want to waste 6 bullets on you guys, so I'll just fight you. Alright, come here. Bang. I always search something. Oh, there's another guy. Come here, you. Bang. There you go. There's nothing to be found here. Nothing here. Nothing here, okay. Oh, something here. A pickaxe. Ooh. Nice, a melee weapon. Nothing here. It's over here. Nothing here. Okay, we can move on. Oh no. Oh, there's a blue thing here. Sheets of paper.
The rifleman is waiting. Touch him and you'll die. Give him a drink of water, and he'll teach you to fly.
Okay.
When you're finally up there, the needle man, you'll see. I'll be sticking to my bed, no shovel, and pick for me.
That's a weird poem. Let me save right here. Hang on. Did I pick everything up? Just to make sure I got everything. Okay. Okay. This is the tricky part. You see, there's just a pit. But if I step on the right spot, it should be somewhere. Yep. Random stones that, well, not random, but just stones that appear when you step on them, and you won't know where to step unless you try. So you have to do a lot of saving and loading in this section. Oh no. Is it down? Okay. Okay. Ah, no. Don't even get a death scene in this. Just dead. Nope. Okay. Yeah, when I went through this game and just went one save, I already had this memorized, so not that hard of a part if you remember where each square is. Whoops. Okay. Then over here, there, right here. Okay. Oh no. Ow. Okay, so this guy, I can't. I have to maybe use a pickaxe against him. There, you're dead. There's a library under here.
Hi, guy.
Dang. Oh, I broke the pickaxe. I still have a long stick. That's still good enough to do some damage. Come on. There you go. Die already. Okay, no pick for you. Maybe if I fight you. Ow. Come on. Die already. There you go. A book. Okay, the closed door over there. Oh, there's something over here. Search. Candlestick. Okay, taking out the candlestick, open the door. No, there is something. Ah, a water pitcher. Okay. A scorched book. Find a needle. They did say something about the needle man. Okay. Ah. And they also said something about the man with the shotgun. What did it say again?
The rifleman
The rifleman.
is waiting. Touch him and you'll die. Give him a drink of water,
Okay.
and he'll teach you to fly.
Give him. I do happen to have some water,
When you-
so. This tiny guy with rifle. Here you go. Okay, he just turned to stone. Okay. What was this? A piggy bank. A China piggy bank. Well, as always the case, you throw stuff to break it and get what's inside. Now leave the piggy bank. A microscope glass plate. No, I don't want broken stuff. And there's a lever to activate this. Teach you to fly. So make you go up the elevator. That must be what it meant. A bunch of colored stones. Oh, there just happened to be a microscope here. Okay, I'll just use a microscope glass plate. Okay, white, green, blue, red. Well, I guess that's the combination for these colored stones. White, green, blue, red. So nice of them to have the code right where I need to use it. Green. But it's blue-red, right? Over here. Blue, red. Okay. There we go. Ooh, is this the secret lab of the scientist guy? With the weird speech? Weird voice? What's this? Ooh, a vial of poison. Good. Been doing some weird experiments here. And what? He's inside. The door's locked. He's inside the cell. There he is, the creepy glasses. And the distilling coil. Well, like I said, these puzzles sometimes don't make a lot of sense, but since you don't have a lot of options of where to use stuff and how many items to use, just use this. So if I use the vial of poison on this distilling coil and I drink it, and now I'm tiny. Okay. There's a door over here. Can't jump over that. I only have now my inventory. I lost all my items. I only have a vial of poison and needle now. If I use it... Are you ready for your shot, Doctor? Well, now I have a poison needle. Oh, okay. Little tiny guy. What? Oh no. Oh no, he's freaking out and he's growing and he's a monster now? Okay. Let me just save real quick. Okay. Poison needle. Here. Ow. Come here. Ow. Hang on. Use poison needle. There you go. Key to the cell door. He had the key to the cell the entire time. What was it? And a piece of straw. And a bottle of ammonia. Okay, just grabbing random items. Don't know where you'll use them next, but use the cell door. Get out. Okay, let me save real quick. Okay, now that I have a piece of straw, I can use this again. And shrink again. Yeah, this last part is just one weird puzzle after another. You're near the end of the game, so... Okay, now I have a piece of straw that I can use as a pole. So I back up a little bit and... What? Pole vault over the thing. Okay. Just a vial with a potion. And I'm... Oh, what the heck is that? There's another creepy guy. Ew, get away from me. What's this? Glue pot. What is... He's drinking lava? Okay. Oh, I do have this potion. Maybe you can... Okay, get off her. Go away. Hang on. I use the potion on your lava flow thing. Here you go, baby. Soup's up. Go drink. And he shrinks. Now he's a tiny spider. I hate spiders. Yeah, I squish. Oh, there's an opening up there. But I can't climb this. Unless I use this glue pot. My hands are full of glue now. And I can use my sticky hands to climb this wall. There's a floating head over here. The heck?
Hey, you.
And there's a headless guy over there. Okay, here, grab this. I find Hammer's head. Okay, throw. Go fetch. Oh, come on. Fetch, yeah. Your head's down there. Come on. Ow. Stop hitting me. Ow. Ow. Ah. Ouch. Dang it. Where did I save? Okay, this guy again. Hang on. Vital potion is here. Such a creepy. Look at these legs. Alright, go drink your shrinking potion so I can squish you. I can actually get stuck on that save, on that web if I touch this. Shoot, I'm trapped. I have to be careful where you touch. And I die for some reason. Okay. Oh no, another death. You just hang me up, start whipping me, and just leave me there. Look at his face. Look at that face. Okay. Careful not to do that again. Okay. My hands are full of glue. Let me just, yeah. Okay, let me try again. There's a little technique here. You don't have to fight that headless guy. If you get his head and throw it down the hole.
Hey, you.
I have to be quick. Just go around here. Okay. Go fetch. Come on. Your head's over there. Okay. It's down there now. Ooh, a lead ingot. Did say that I would need to cover that mineral with lead if I want to handle it, so the radioactive mineral, so that should be useful. There's a Winchester over there. I'm going to need that. Just push this. Ooh, and there's a blue thing over there too. Hang on, let me just get this over here. Just to make sure. Guy, okay, just in case the guy's down there looking for his head. Ouch. The old anvil on the head. Flask, nice. Come on, and Winchester. Now I'm fully armed. Need to drink. Get back some health. Yeah, 16. Okay. Don't need this anymore. Empty glue pot. Empty poison vial. Don't need this anymore either. that Cobra guy from the poster. Okay, you wanna go? Come on. Actually, I'll just use my weapon against you. Come on. Ow. Ow. Dang it. Stop it. Ah. Always pointing in the wrong place in these games. Okay. I'll just point at you right away. Ah, come on. Come on, fire. Not fast enough. There you go. Come on, die already. You know what? I'll take you on my bare hands. Ow. Near you. Ow. A lot of animations for him. For his moves. Come on. Stop it. This guy's so annoying. He strikes me before I can strike him. Ow. What's my health like? Okay. Okay, I'll try it again. If I can turn around and shoot him. Ah. There you go. You're dead. What do you leave behind? His wig. Okay. Silver dollar. And more fire. I need the health back. Well, I had what, 60? Got me down to half health. 37. Okay. Okay. Let's see. There's a door here in the poster of Jedstone. Jedstone, the man who brings gold to the city. Well, there's a little slot next to his picture. I'll use the silver dollar. In badly positioned. Come on. Always with the badly positioned. That's how he brings gold to the city. He just charges you to enter this place. See that yellow thing over there? Box of matches. Okay. Uh-oh. Hey, come back here, you. Ah, Emily. Oh, I don't think I can't. Hang on. Let me save. If I try, yep. If I try getting to her, I'll just die. If I get into that symbol. Well, there is a place to melt metal here, so I can just put the lead ingot. Come on, over here. And then I can light it with the matches, melt the lead, and try and get that green stone from the floor. There we go. She woke up. Oh, and she fainted. The poor girl is exhausted. So, yeah. Oh yeah, hang on. We never. Oh dang! It's a There was a book that we didn't read. I don't know. I lost my items when I shrank. Scorch book. Well, there wasn't anything in that Scorch book except suggesting that there was a news item that suggested that maybe Jed Stone was a son of Pregst and Elizabeth Jarrett, the voodoo witch from the second game and the main bad guy from the first game. So this big weird family. Well.
Johannesburg Gazette, November 1st, 1837. During yesterday's Halloween celebration, fire broke out in the San Juan Mission. The cause of this blaze is unknown. No victims have been reported. However, Jedediah Stone, one of the orphans raised in the mission by Father Don Fernando, is missing. Let us hope the tragedy has not befallen young Jed.
Oh, so he was an orphan, or he was abandoned in any way, and raised by this Father Don Fernando, and thanks to a fire he maybe ran away or disappeared. Well, either way, he's a bad person for killing people and robbing graves. Just take care of him, then go back to him. Uh-oh. Oh no. Hang on. Where's my Winchester? Ow. Ow. Okay, fine, I'll fight you. Guy with a knife. There, you're dead. Uh-oh. Hey, hang on. This should... Emily, help me! I'll break the bottle of ammonia. That should wake her up. Turn this lever. Okay. Booby trap over here. Another door. Okay. Oh no. He's suiting up in armor. Preparing for the final battle. Okay, hang on, let me save again. Oh, you know what? I did prepare a couple of... There were a couple of other save games. Hang on. The game actually comes with save games included. Let's see. Just on sketchbook. Oh yeah, see, that's what we didn't see. That's his plan all along. Slaughter Gulch is in the San Andreas Fault, and he wants to blow it up and put Los Angeles and San Francisco into the Pacific Ocean. Wasn't that the plot of the Superman movie as well? So hang on. There. Can I go back to that library maybe? Oh, I don't think I can. Okay, let me just try this. The library should be after this guy. Come on, let me through. Okay. Come on, let me through. Check the book I missed.
Hi, guy.
I don't need to fight you, I just want to search this area behind you. Already saw this book. There is something. Come on. Come on. There you go. The Scorched Book. That's the one we didn't read.
I am now convinced that he whom I protect, fruit of a union between a certain Prext with Jarrett. God knows what happened to Stone's adoptive parents. I pray that Jed follow in the footsteps of his mother and...
It's a burnt note that, like I said, suggests that Jed Stone is related or the son of Prext and Elizabeth Jarrett, both villains of the previous games. Just a little more lore. Okay, we can go back to where we were. Back to the before the boss fight, final battle. There's a hook up there, but I'm not sure if I can reach. But if I use that guy's wig, then I can pull the hook. It's a weird use for a wig, but okay. Uh-oh. The Elwood brothers. The guys who can't be killed. Oh no. Okay. Old newspaper. Ah, that's...
No victim.
Okay. Get away. Okay. If I use the stick here, I can use the evil wand with mineral tip and use it on the magic bird. There we go. There, now defeat all the evil spirits. Haha, that's how you kill them. I said they wouldn't die with bullets, but not with magic. Okay, but there's still Jed Stone to deal with, and he's fully armored. He's now Iron Man. I can't just shoot at him. Okay, let's see what I have here. What I have to work with here. A sack of coal. Okay. Ow. He has an arc cannon. What is this? A rubber glove. There's a... Here. Ow. Can turn this. Drain the water from the reservoir. There's some wires over here. Maybe I can... Oh, I'll need to put a rubber glove if I'm going to cut wires. Bang. Okay. Come here, you. That's right, step over there. And there you go. Electrocution. And magic as well. And now he's gone. That's how you defeat him. Well, we still have to escape Slaughter Gulch. Oh, we found the train. And I do have a sack of coal, so might as well use it. Save. This time. Use sack of coal. Use box of matches to light it, light the furnace. There you go. Train is ready. Now I just have to push this lever. get it going. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Trains gearing up. Engines steaming, heating up. Some epic music for a train starting up. Come on. Going against the last enemy. There we go. Jumped over the ravine. There, we're safe. Defeated Jetstone and escaped Slaughter Gulch. The end. And now we get the cool credits song that's only in this version. You ready? Alone in the Dark rock and roll.
Expect no mercy if you head out west. 'Cause if you ain't got the guts, then in peace you rest. There's a new sheriff in town, but he's all alone. Alone in the dark. Now there's just one rule, and it's called eye for an eye. And if you slow on the draw, you'll be fast to die. There's a new sheriff in town, but he's all alone. It's alone in the dark. Sticks of fire, favorite bullets and blood. If you can stand the heat, you may get lost in the flood. But if you got the wits, then you got the means. But there is no second takes. You better get away clean. Shout down.
Recap of your journey. Showing all the cutscenes.
There's a new sheriff in town, but he's all alone.
New sheriff in town. He's all alone.
Alone in the dark. Alone in the dark.
You guys weren't expecting a Alone in the Dark rock and roll music, were you? And that's it. That was Alone in the Dark 3. Like I said, I still like the first one better, but this one's pretty close. There are some weird puzzles, kind of obtuse solutions, but I think there were some creepy environments, very disturbing creatures and monsters. And the music was pretty had some pretty nice vibes to it as well. Lots of nods to previous games. You saw Pregs and One-Eyed Jack and Elizabeth Jarrett and everything. So yeah, hope you guys had fun. This was the Alone in the Dark trilogy, and now I hope you guys remember this trilogy instead of that awful PS3 game. That was not the best of the series. Hashtag not my Alone in the Dark. Come on.
Shoot.
I want to watch the intro again. There we go. Return to DOS. Little cube animation, and that's it. Thanks for hanging around. Hope you had fun. Remember to, if you want to check out the playthroughs for the first two games, they're in my previous broadcasts and highlights. Follow if you want to, click follow if you want to check, get notified when I'm live again. And yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, no problem. Hope you enjoyed the finding out about these games that I played a lot as a kid. That's about it. Until next time.
Expect no mercy if you head out west. 'Cause if you ain't got the guts, and then in peace you rest. There's a new sheriff in town.